All right, guys, here we go. 12-man draft, drafting with your boy, and he's at 3. I'm at 10. It's gonna be a mock draft. All right, here we go.
All right,
We
so
got
it's my
Saquon,
turn.
we got Alvin. Now it's your turn.
Somebody's. Oh, what the hell? Okay, so I was on Adam Vinatieri for some reason, and it said I thought somebody drafted Adam Vinatieri.
Oh yeah,
Uh, so this is a clear-cut Christian McCaffrey for me all day long, every day of the week, 100% of the time.
yeah. With Zeke's uncertainty, it's just he's probably gonna play week 1, but at the same time, there's no need to take any risk on the top four guys because you're gonna be equally as good for the most part.
Yeah, because it's idiotic to hold out and not get any real results out of it.
And
We know
and
that
he's a
running backs
cowboy,
are
so
running backs are idiotic. So like we have to believe that that's what's gonna happen.
James Conner's going at 6 now, bro. He used to go so late.
I don't mind it, man. James Conner put up points. I think that it's kind of dumb though, because you can get a wide receiver there that I really like versus James Conner. I'd rather get a wide receiver.
Yeah, no, I agree. All right, so your boy Nick Chubb fell to me. Fuck, I don't fuck with Le'Veon. Julio though, that's a good one. Julio's a beast though.
You're taking Nick Chubb over Le'Veon Bell, bro.
Man,
Julio's a good pick too if you want a receiver.
I got Chubb, bro. I'm gonna mix it up. We'll go Chubb.
I mean, yeah,
Because there's
neither are
plenty
going
of
to be
receivers that
available.
can follow me right here, anyways, or that will follow me right now, anyways.
Well, and neither of them are going to be available on your next pick anyway. Neither of those guys. So
Yeah, and so like, if I don't
if
take Chubb here,
Julio
I'm looking
might
at
be,
Joe Mixon potentially, but probably even not even Joe Mixon. And the tier between Dalvin Cook and Nick Chubb for me is kind of a lot now, which is
I
strange.
kind of have
Which is
I kind
strange.
of have Odell higher than Julio in my rankings right now.
I feel it. It's crazy. We made that running back video like 2-3 weeks ago,
And everything's
and everything's
changed.
changed. Like Nick Chubb, we were hella down on, and now it's like, well, for me at least, he's up there now.
Well, he was a not draft for me, and now he's
Now he's
kind
back
of
to
where
ball.
he's being drafted. To be honest,
All right,
it's
so
hard
right
for me
now
to
we got
take.
Odell and Joe Mixon's on the board. Those are pretty much the two I'm looking at right here.
Yeah, I think I go Joe Mixon every day of the week because I'm grabbing Joe Mixon at 4 a lot of times.
Shit, really.
I'm serious. I've done it like 3 times.
I'm gonna start back-to-back running backs. Get some solid running backs in here. Now don't have to worry about any running backs for a while. It's really hard not to pick Odell there, but again, the consistency for Odell might be up and down. Might be though. That might. I'm not saying it's gonna happen. He's gonna be good. Whereas I think Joe Mason's gonna be more consistent week in week out.
I don't know who I'm gonna end up getting here. Like I don't know who's gonna fall to me. If Tyreek falls, I'll grab him. Otherwise, it's Marlon Mack probably. Mike Evans maybe. If let's say it's Marlon, Tyreek, and if Marlon and Tyreek get taken, I'm grabbing Mike Evans probably. I'm not touching Antonio Brown with light
Yeah,
of the
there's
new
so many
news.
risks in this area. Yeah, it's like you got Damian Williams who just went, who was risky. Antonio Brown's kind of risky. Although I think that he's gonna play week 1. He's gonna start the whole season. I don't have an issue like drafting him. Like I think all this news is just gonna be overblown, or I mean it's gonna be useless.
It is over. Yeah,
Come
yeah,
time,
I
yeah.
agree. Oh, come on, grab Marlon Mack or Tyreek, so I don't have to make a choice. There we go, beautiful.
But again, I mean, if you're this high up in the draft and there's multiple players you like pretty equally, it's just like you're picking the guy that's not as big of a risk. Because it's like, why take a risk on 2 guys that are like UV equally, anyways?
Yep. So I got Christian McCaffrey and Tyreek Hill so far, and I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, that's a good start. And you're gonna be picking again here pretty soon too, so you're gonna be looking at some good players. You're gonna be
Yeah,
going
I don't
Amari
know.
Cooper.
I don't know. I hate this spot right here. It's a tough spot.
I don't know, man. You got Hill
Maybe
and
Mike Evans will
McCaffrey,
fall to me, bro. Maybe Mike Evans will fall.
Possible. A lot of people like Hilton better. I may or may not be one of those people.
I am not one of those people. Mike Evans is a stud.
I feel like my heart wants to go Ty, but like my brain knows that Mike Evans is gonna outproduce him, so like it's kind of dumb not to go with Mike Evans.
Dude, I can't grab a running back here. This sucks.
I mean, you can.
Dude,
Aaron Jones.
do I have to get Zach Ertz right now?
I think Keenan Allen.
I don't
Yeah, I don't
want
know.
Keenan
I think
Allen.
Zach Ertz. You kind of have to go.
Aaron Jones.
Yeah, if you believe in Elton Jones that much, but I don't know. His hamstring already
Got a hammy again. Yeah, it's gonna be Ertz for me.
Yeah, just gonna lock in the safe.
Yeah,
Reliable option.
I trust that. There's too many question marks up here. I'd rather go with a guy like imagine I go Aaron Jones. His hamstring hurts him for the rest of the season, and then he does nothing. Say Keenan Allen, he does nothing. Like there's just
Yeah,
a
no,
lot of
I
risk.
kind of like Ertz like a slightly better than Keenan Allen because I don't value
Yeah,
Keenan Allen that much higher than any of the guys right here on the list. Honestly, I would feel better about getting Robert Woods than Keenan Allen, to be honest.
I'd feel better about getting Chris Godwin.
I know.
That's just me though.
But, you
I
don't want
like
to
what he
reach.
does.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean,
Well, I mean, I'd rather have Chris Godwin on my roster than Keenan Allen. Not because I think that Chris Godwin poses less risk. I think Keenan Allen, he could have 0 points or 300, and then Chris Godwin could have anywhere from like 80 to like
well,
200.
that's something to look at too,
Something.
though. Is like if you drafted Keenan Allen per se, you could try to if you could trade Keenan Allen for Chris Godwin straight up, like anybody would accept that trade, right? But
Oh, and then add value.
add some value to it, like try to increase it at a certain point. So that's always the thing you could do.
Yeah, but if Chris Godwin does what I think he will do, then the value will be there eventually anyway. So
Yeah.
it's a toss up. I mean, obviously, if you want to do that preseason, then yeah, by all means, go for
So
it.
at this turn, I'm thinking either Stephon Diggs or Kerryon Johnson, or actually Robert Woods too was up there. I know that. In fact, I think I'm gonna go Robert Woods. I think Robert Woods might even just be better than Diggs, because like if you look at last season's points, he did better. And to be honest, we haven't really seen Diggs be consistent. You know that? Like, if you look at it,
Yeah.
he hasn't been consistent over the years. Like, last year was his best year, and like, what are the odds he does that again? And his best year, Woods beat him last year anyway. So it's like, I think Woods is just an all around safer player. So honestly, I kind of like Woods. My heart wants to go
Yeah.
Diggs because I know Diggs is a more talented player. Like, I think Woods is good, but Diggs is, I think
Yeah,
Diggs
he's supposed to be
definitely
better.
more talented. It's just you're not drafting an ultimate team. You're drafting, you're going for points. So
Yeah.
you gotta be smart about it.
Derrick Henry, I like where he's fallen. It's not a bad spot right there for him because I have the next tier, but like that's a tier break right there for me, like where these next guys are.
I kind of feel like this is tough for me, man, because like I really like David Montgomery right now. I think getting him would be a steal, but Julian Edelman would be really good right now as well.
There's a lot of receivers right now that are just
I think I have to just go Edelman because like I think he's kind of in a different tier than the rest of these guys right now.
But yeah, he has his risk for sure though.
Yeah, but I don't think I've just taken much risk so far. I have a pretty safe and powerful team, so I'm not
And that
concerned
was your
about
fourth
anybody
round,
really
right? Who do you
drafted.
have?
Huh?
Who do you have so far? You have
I have Robert Woods, Edelman, Chubb, and Mixon. And then
Yeah,
you
solid
got
team.
Tyreek, McCaffrey, and Ertz. So solid lineup so far.
Yeah, I just basically grabbed three guys that I think have the potential to be number one at their position.
Yeah, I don't have like the number one type of receivers, but like
Yeah,
they're
you
like
just
they're
have-
like
you have
borderline
confidence.
number one, statistically.
They're gonna be probably both end up in the top 10 some like wacky way.
Yeah, if not like top 15, but definitely should be top.
Well, yeah, I mean, you never know. If they're healthy the whole season, they have the potential to be top 10. That's why
Yeah,
it's
you
like
never know.
so
Edelman can get hurt, but
like they're pretty much never going to be like number one receivers.
yeah, but they're not gonna be trash, and they're definitely gonna
But
be
yeah,
better
but-
than a
yeah.
majority of the league. So
But like you're gonna be, it's a comfortable start each week. You don't have to worry about.
it's just like in that spot, not taking David Montgomery is hard because I love David Montgomery right now, man. I just think he's gonna be a beast, but at the same time, Edelman.
Give me 1 second. Let me think this through here.
So you're 1-1-1. Honestly, at your position, dude, I'm thinking I'm going David Montgomery. I think that's what I would do.
I think that's actually a good idea.
I like David Montgomery better than I like Josh Jacobs. So
I was looking at Josh Jacobs because it felt like the safest play, but
I don't
really
think it is. I think it's the more risky play. I think David
David
Montgomery is
Montgomery.
just going to be like the way they used him in preseason and the way he's looking. He's looking like a stud already, and I think that like Matt Nagy, he wants an every down back that he can rely on, and that's kind of what he did with Montgomery. Like Montgomery actually caught passes, like it wasn't even Cohen. So
This is tough, man. Like my spot, like the third spot in the draft, it's obviously easy at the very beginning because all you have to do is grab the best player available, best running back or whatever, and then on the wraparound, like on the next part, like you just basically pick the guy who slipped, and there's always a guy who will slip at that pick. But then after that, you get in some tough spots in these drafts.
Yeah, I was gonna say the only one that I would pick over Montgomery, or like that, like I would be questioning with him,
Baker.
would probably be Tyler Lockett. I think Tyler Lockett, maybe even Cooper Cup, but probably I would still like to have Montgomery, and that's why. That's why I said go Montgomery. That's why you did Montgomery.
Gosh, this is tough. I think I'm gonna go Mike Williams.
Yeah,
Might be a reach, but I like his size.
I feel like
If he's going to have a breakout year, it's this year.
personally, I
Honestly.
would have taken Cooper Cup or Tyler Boyd
I don't know. Yeah, I was leaning towards Tyler Boyd, but
or even Alshon Jeffrey. I'm a fanboy, so
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not an Alshon Jeffrey fanboy, so I can't do that. He's a player I just don't draft really.
I believe in Alshon.
Like I like all the guys he's going before, but the guys that are above him I don't like. Or I mean I like obviously better is what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, I think I slightly like Cup a little bit better. Boyd, I think I. It's hard, man. It's hard because I know that Boyd is not nearly as talented as Alshon, so it's hard to take like such a less like inferior receiver above a guy that's better. You know.
Technically I should have probably gone Boyd just because his bye week. I don't have any bye week concerns there. Tyreek Hill and Mike Williams had the same bye, but that's if you feel like two players are like the exact same, then go for it. But I have a good feeling about Mike Williams,
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
and that's week 12 anyway. I'm not really tripping about week 12 bye week.
Bro, I was tripping. I thought I saw that one Miami running backs. Oh, it was Kenyon Drake. I like scrolled past and I saw Miami, and I thought Kenyon or what's his name, Balaj was up here already. I was like, damn.
You're
It's
like,
at this
damn, people
spot.
drafting him high.
I'm looking at my options right now. I think I have to just go Cooper Cup. Yeah, he's up
Yeah.
to me. It's either him and Alshon Jeffrey, but I think I gotta go Cup. Oh, I just realized I have a Rams. Oh, I should have went Alshon though.
Should
Sorry.
have just gone Aaron Rodgers, bro. Why
Alright.
didn't you go Aaron?
Yeah, I could have actually. Wouldn't have been a bad spot for Aaron, to be honest.
Yeah, that's a toss up. I would have gone either Calvin. Who's the guy you got? Cooper Cup. I would have gone Calvin, Cooper Cup, or Aaron Rodgers probably.
The problem I have with Cup right now, and that I didn't think about, is that I already had Woods. So, which shouldn't be a problem most weeks because they put up so many points in that offense. However, bye week wise, I already have Mixon on bye week, so it's gonna be by week 9. I'm pretty much just throwing in the fucking white flag. So that's a forfeit week for me.
It might as well. I mean, it's just 1 week.
I mean, I'll be okay. I'll find.
Stacking a week isn't even a bad idea as long as you don't like in that week freak out and just like drop all your players and go, oh, I need players for the bye. Like that's
Yeah,
when
if you-
things get bad.
Like I've started the defenses on a bye week before just because I couldn't. Like, there's nobody to drop, and I wasn't really concerned because I already had playoffs locked up.
Yeah. Every year
Sucks that it happens, but
every year bye weeks seem like a big deal, and then like once bye weeks come up, you're like, oh, okay, never mind, I'm good. Yeah, if you have week 12 bye week and you're scraping by trying to make playoffs, that's not fun. But
yeah. So this is where I
hopefully
take
by
Alshon
then you already
Jeffrey,
have it.
assuming he doesn't get taken right here.
Alshon Jeffrey, yeah.
Ding.
I mean, I think this is a good spot for Alshon.
Yeah, that's perfect.
If I was going to grab Alshon Jeffrey, that would be the time because there's not anybody on that board that I'm like, oh yeah, that's the guy.
Yeah, because I could throw in Alshon, take out Robert Woods, and then for my flex position, I'll have to play whoever I get later on, whether it's a running back or receiver. But Alshon at least gives me that like bye week security. I can play him or Cooper Cup based on what's going on. Cooper might not. You never know with his injury. You know, Cooper might not be ready to start the year. You know, and if he's not ready for the year, to start, I got Alshon. It's just a good overall pick for me.
How do you feel about AJ Green right here?
Where is he even on the wall? Right down there. I mean, I don't hate it because like
I don't hate it either.
I don't
That's
like
a
any of the
solid pick.
receivers around here.
Yeah.
Like I don't. I guess I don't hate a lot. I don't know. I don't love them. Like I don't. The only guy I kind of like is Landry, but even then, I don't believe in him that much.
I'm probably gonna grab me some AJ Green right here. I think he's underrated right now, and I think that's
I think Tariq Cohen might not be a bad pick either, but I don't know.
yeah. There's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of decent picks in this area anyway.
But are any of these guys going to be like top end guys? Like AJ Green,
No.
he's a top end guy when he comes back, assuming he doesn't
When
get
he comes
injured. So
Exactly. And I have my starters. Well, actually, I technically don't have a flex, but I have my starters until then.
Well, it's about you have bye week 12, so by then you would hope that AJ Green would be back on the field.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. It's weird to grab Mike Williams before AJ Green.
Yeah, but it'll definitely, if your players are all healthy going into the playoffs, it would be for sure a solid team.
So far, nobody's gotten really out of line except for like maybe the Chicago pick.
Yeah,
The Chicago pick a few seconds ago was pretty weird, but I've seen it a lot, so
Yeah,
I'm just not big on grabbing defenses early. I want to like get players that have really high
well,
ceilings.
that's what you're supposed to do. Like any good fantasy player knows that you don't grab defenses this early.
Well, I've seen a lot of teams get rewarded for it. That's what crushes me inside a little bit.
Well, if you look at it statistically, like the number one overall defense is like very rarely ever like the same.
I think I'm gonna grab some.
I think Tariq Cohen maybe. Actually, Cohen, you already have Montgomery. That'd be interesting. Kind of like
Cam
handcuff.
Newton.
I guess I wouldn't really do that. Yeah.
Get some Cam.
Cam over Wilson.
I don't know how much I agree with that pick. I think Tariq Cohen would be decent, but
I don't know. I don't know if you want to stack Cohen and Montgomery though. Is my problem.
yeah, I have the week 6 buys.
So yeah, I don't.
Well, same team buys, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought about it, but it's a tough one. I'm gonna need to grab something for my flex on my next pick, no matter what, though.
I think
'cause
Lamar Miller could have been a good one actually to get.
I'm hoping Marvin Jones slips to me. That would be a great pick. Or
You
Austin
have
Hooper.
Montgomery, McCaffrey. Yeah, I don't know. Lamar Miller could have been like a nice safe. Like this is a guy I can insert in my lineup and not lose if something happens.
Yeah, that was one of my other options, but it just hurts to grab Lamar Miller.
Because you're grabbing somebody with like very little upside, so it just
And
hurts
didn't
to
Duke
do.
Johnson just get traded?
Yeah, but I don't. That doesn't concern me at all.
It doesn't concern you at all?
Nah,
He's gonna be taking some passing work, man. I'm
a
telling
little
you.
bit of passing work, but I don't think it's much.
Duke
Duke Johnson's just Duke. I saw it on Twitter, man. Somebody said Duke Johnson's just Duke Johnson, and I was like,
Duke Johnson.
couldn't have
is
said it
just
better myself.
Duke Johnson. Today, Duke Johnson got traded in my dynasty league, and somebody's like, "Oh, look, Duke Johnson got traded again."
So this is where I take Vance Dance. I'm not risking my tight end going, and I gotta get myself some Vance McDonald.
Vance McDonald, love. That's it. That's the
it.
one.
That was the proper time to take him. There's really no tight ends better than him at this point. Hooper, if you believe in Hooper, but I don't. And I think Vance McDonald's better than all the previous guys that just went anyways. So it's perfect.
If Darius Geis doesn't get injured this year, is he like the biggest steal in the draft?
No.
He's not the biggest steal in the
I don't
draft. If he
think,
doesn't get
I
injured?
think even if he was fully healthy, he wouldn't be a steal just because I don't.
What makes you say that?
Redskins, dude.
What makes you say that?
Redskins
He has
fan.
an
Alright.
elite skill set.
Wait, hold up. So Henderson and Miller just went, which sucks because I
Miles
was kind of
Sanders.
eyeballing them.
Miles Sanders is available,
Miles Sanders is available, but Carson Wentz is also available.
but there's been tons of news that Miles Sanders is like the number one, like not number one, but he's just a beast in Philly.
I'm going Wentz, bro.
Going Wentzy
I'm
pie.
locking in my quarterback. So I got tight end, quarterback out of the way. They're done for the draft.
Did I hope Miles Sanders makes it to me? I don't think that's the case, but if he does, I'm gonna be a happy little man. Happy little man boy.
Yeah, by week 9 and 10 are gonna be like really rough for me, man. It's rough.
Come on, Miles Sanders, slip to me.
I think by week 10 is always pretty rough though.
Slip to me, Miles Sanders.
Yeah, Miles
Only
Sanders
three
was.
more-
I was looking at him too. It is a really good pick right there. But
I think Joe's gonna grab Miles Sanders. He's on auto pick.
it does need a running back pretty badly. Is he Melvin Gordon? Dude, David Johnson and Melvin Gordon stack. That would be a really good team if Melvin Gordon plays. Well, I guess I don't like his team to be honest, but I don't know.
Does Miles Sanders, I'm sorry, does auto pick take the full 30 seconds?
It takes like 20 seconds.
That dude's AFK, but it took 30 seconds. That's crazy.
Mhm.
I thought normally it took 11
Or was it 10?
or 10 or whatever,
I don't know.
or 9. I think it's technically 10. But that was weird. All right, Chris, come on, make your pick. Let me grab some
I
Miles
feel
Sanders.
like we've haven't seen you pick a player in so long.
It's been a long time. Yeah, Baltimore defense. That's what I'm talking about. I'll take some Miles Sanders. That's a steal. That's a steal there. Miles Sanders in the 8th all day long. I'm probably gonna grab some Larry Fitzgerald next. I don't know. Maybe
I feel
Marvin
like you need
Jones.
like a safe running back. I don't know where
Safe
I don't
running
know, I don't
back?
know where you get that at this point in the draft, but
You say a safe running back, bro? I got 2 running backs that are both not safe,
Austin
but I
Eckler,
take any chance.
boy. Eckler looked really good in preseason too, bro.
The only thing, dude, honestly, I'm thinking about just grabbing another not safe running back.
At this point in the draft, there really isn't no like safe running back.
But which not safe running back should I get? And I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Darius Guys.
I knew that's what you were thinking.
I might get Marvin Jones instead. I like Marvin Jones. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough.
With your team, I feel like you kind of need a receiver to be honest, but you can always do receivers later. So if you get guys now, it's like you're just shooting on receivers the rest of the draft.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. There's some guys down there I like: Marquez Valdez, Deshaun Jackson, Dante Moncrief. Those are all really, really
some
good
guys
wide
that I like
receivers.
too. So you better watch out, man.
Hey, that's fine. It's gonna be a long time before I pick, so I'm not really worried about it. Because I'm also good with Deshaun Hamilton, and I know you don't like Deshaun Hamilton.
I mean, I like Hamilton the best on that team. That's my favorite
Yeah,
Bronco to get.
exactly. That's why I like him, because he's my favorite on the team. If somebody's a favorite on your team, then you got to be like, man, maybe he will do decent, because there's no way they get no receiving.
I don't know if
yards all
I
season.
believe in Cortland Sutton fully, like yet. I don't
Oh,
think
I don't at
I don't think
all.
Sutton's bad. I don't know if I believe him yet. Deshaun Hamilton's like basically proven that he's a good player, so I have no worries about. The biggest problem with me is just Flacco, man. How good is Flacco? Which I mean, I think I don't know.
He's all right. He'll get the job
Kind
done.
of trash.
He's think about this though. He's not as bad as like ghosts of Broncos past. You know what I'm saying?
Ghost of the Broncos pasts. Bro, freaking Duke Johnson got picked up in both the leagues I have right now already. It's like, why are you guys picking up Duke Johnson? That's not worth a roster spot. Like,
Duke Johnson. Wait, what? In what league?
my 2 leagues that I have already, man. Duke Johnson got picked up in both of them.
He got swooped real quick. They're like, oh, he's viable again.
Oh, he's on my Texans. Let's go. Click. And it's like, dude,
He was never viable.
I don't think he's viable regardless. Yeah.
He was the guy that everybody for years was like, oh, this guy's gonna break out this year, and then
Man,
he
I
never
would
did.
I would rather stash Jamal Williams on my bench and just wait for the
Me
injury
too.
for Aaron Jones.
Me too. Straight up, I trust Jamal Williams a little bit more than Duke.
If Jamal Williams is starting, I trust him. This is where you gotta pick Marvin Jones, I think.
Dude, I'm literally about to draft Jamal Williams my dynasty too. That's the funny part. Is like you said that, but I'm like, I was just looking at Jamal. I was like, he's a young running back. He's proven. It's funny.
It sucks, bro. I don't have any backup running backs. Oh, it's gonna be rough. This is
You missed
not
out on that shitty mid tier.
this is not the best team, bro.
Ronald Jones, bro.
I like my team all around except for my running. I mean, I like my running backs though. It's just
And you still got Marvin.
I got Marvin, bro.
You're like, I have no running backs. Grabs Marvin.
I don't like Ronald Jones, bro. Not
No,
at
I
all.
mean I don't either, but I like him better than I liked him last year, obviously. But
I'm just gonna pick up like Balaj and Peterson and maybe even Barber and call it good.
what do you think of Royce Freeman, man? I think he did decent in the game.
Yeah, I think he's a decent pick. Like, I don't think he's bad. He's worth the risk. Like, he's in a better spot right now than he was last year. Like, last year he was making like 4th round, which was like kind of ridiculous to be honest.
Where is he now? Like,
I think he's down like 7th or 8th. I don't know. He went pretty late.
let me see if I can find him.
I saw him a while ago. I think he's kind of like around the Penny area. Cohen.
He might still be early, dude.
Yeah, he might still be kind of early. He feels later than he has been though.
Nice.
I can't even find him. Oh, there he is. Okay, he got picked after Carson Wentz. So, pretty late still.
Well, he got picked after Oh, right after. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. That's a good spot for him. It's your pick, though. What are you going for?
This is going to hurt you, bro.
What are you doing, Ronald Jones? Kalen Balaj. Oh, market. Man, you are hurting me. That was like one of the last available of a dying breed.
I got your receivers, bro. I told you I was going to do it to you.
All right. Well, Not
And the
Geronimo
reason, like I
Allison.
said, the reason I'm
Not
doing
getting
that
punches.
is because I'm gonna get Kalen Balaj and AP, and maybe even Peyton Barber if he goes far enough.
Dude, Curtis Samuel's gonna go, and then I'm not gonna have any options. That's so tough.
Yeah, Curtis Samuel actually could have been decent.
It's not
for
a
me.
bad pick.
Like
It's not a
that
bad.
could have been
I like
better.
Marquez better though.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, Curtis was the last of that tier that. Urgh. You got me growling now, dog.
That Kiki, bro. Kiki.
My dog just runs in here, grabs your toy, and leaves.
Just take the Geronimo, man. DJX.
Geronimo Allison.
If you get
Geronimo
DJX,
Allison's-
you're gonna have the whole Philly team on the bye week at the same time, bro.
That'd be so funny. You should do that. You should just get all of Philly, bro. That makes sense.
It's the only team you can do that with.
Get the hell out of here. I'm gonna grab some Redskins players now. Watch. Grab me some Trey Quinn.
Oh god.
He's gonna have a good year, dude. He's gonna have a good year. I think that other other wide receiver we have too. God, dude, I don't want Cortland Sutton. I don't want no Cortland Sutton, dog. Don't make me do it.
I don't know, man. I go DJX all day. Anthony Miller even. By week 9, Anthony Miller could be decent. I think I would pick I think Anthony Miller is a good one. Geronimo is still up there though. I think Geronimo also could be decent. Cause guys, it's a tough one, man. You still got Kiki. I think I like Geronimo, and I would probably go Geronimo. Just because
Yeah.
I think you can get Anthony Miller on the wraparound.
I think Geronimo's gonna be a guy that's just like up and down, up and down, up and down. Like there's no way you're gonna know what the hell he's gonna do.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think MVS has the same potential, but I think he's got more potential. Like, I think he's just a more talented player. That's why I
Geronimo's
like
the
him
guy.
better, but
Geronimo's the guy you want to play when
You
the
have two bye
Packers
weeks.
have when the Packers have a really hard matchup, because then they're gonna have to throw to him because he's not gonna be the only one without like hard defense on him.
Could be true. I see it.
I don't know what the statistics are in that. I'm just like, that's just what I think.
Geronimo, man. You play him on your bye week, easy.
I'm getting Ronald Jones if he falls to me.
Ronald Jones is still on the board? Oh,
Yeah.
right there.
Like it doesn't make sense for me to let him fall anymore. Technically, like he hasn't really fallen. Like it's only fallen like 10 picks, but the upside is just there.
See, I don't agree with that just because I don't like Jones at all, and I think that getting a receiver like Anthony Miller would be beneficial.
It might be.
But
I mean, I'm gonna have Tyreek Hill and Mike Williams playing every week at this point.
it is a little harder to come across good running backs than good receivers, so.
Yeah, there's gonna be some random receiver that's gonna show up like week 2 and just post a 40-point game. Doug Baldwin? Why is he saying Doug Baldwin?
Because somebody picked Doug Baldwin.
Oh, it was isn't he retired?
Yeah.
Hey, retirement squad OP. That's what I should do for the rest of the draft. Just draft a bunch of retirees.
I'm drafting Gronk, bro.
You're getting Gronk?
Yep.
That's a bad call. I wouldn't do that.
ADP 127.
AP is 127?
His ADP. Yeah, it's 127.
Oh, I thought you were saying Adrian Peterson's 127.
Huh.
All right,
Basically.
so any of these picks that you disagree with? I mean, there's just been so many kickers and defenses that it's like hard to judge.
Oh, at this point, it's a lot like all auto drafts, or a lot of them are
It's
auto
all
drafts,
autos,
so you
yeah.
can't really
So
judge that.
sad.
Like, I really like Anthony Miller, but to be honest, I can't do that. I need running backs. The first one off the board is Balaj.
Yeah, it's the one thing I hate about mock drafts is everybody just takes off, and then all of a sudden everybody's grabbing kickers, defenses, all this random stuff.
Yeah. But I
Like,
mean, it
this
doesn't
is-
change too much, man. I mean, like, at
It
this point in
totally
the draft,
does, though.
It does. But for my team, I don't think it changes too much. I mean, maybe I didn't get a receiver, one of these receivers, but I don't know. I don't think too much changes.
Well, the issue is I can't find value in the guys that I normally draft. I'm drafting guys that I hate because like they've fallen so far that like I have to get them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's other guys down there like further down the list that I would be grabbing, like that I'd be excited about. Like I'd get a Devin Singletary, I'd get a Justin Jackson, I'd feel good about it because I'm like, oh well, they were the best available.
Carlos Hyde might not be a bad idea, to be honest, for me. It's tough. Even McCoy, I don't know. McCoy has been told that he's the guy, bro.
He's the one that said it though. Who cares what he says?
I care what he says.
He's like, well, I came out here and they said I was the guy, so I assume I'm the guy. Dude, all these auto drafts, this is so dumb. Good grief.
Jalen Smith is a significant part of the offense, apparently.
Jalen Smith.
Or Jalen Samuels.
Oh yeah, no, that's true.
I don't know, man.
That's why for me, Connor's like ADP has gone down in my head, but in actuality his ADP has gone up, and I don't get that because all this hype about Jalen Samuels is coming out. It's like, why is Connor's ADP going up now?
Everybody just loves Connor, man.
I like Jalen Samuels better. That's just me, but
You like him better?
yeah, Jalen Samuels is the guy that like I drafted last year because I saw his game tape and I was like, oh, I like this kid. And now he's finally getting a shot.
I personally don't think Connor is that great of a running back. I think he's decent.
He's
He gets
all right.
the job done.
He's in a good scheme.
Yeah, it's just he's playing for the Steelers, man. Fucking. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, James Conner has more of a skill set than Ito Smith. I mean, he's definitely he's an above average running back, I would say.
All right, so I got Golden Tate, and here's why.
All right, tell me about it.
So I have Tyreek Hill. I have Mike Williams. That's it. I have AJ Green. So AJ Green and Golden Tate are going to be coming back later.
I agree with
when
you.
When they come back, they're going to be playing in place of Tyreek Hill and Mike Williams on their bye weeks. AJ Green is also going to be playing probably above Mike Williams or in my flex most of the season.
Yeah, no, I like it. I think that's a good move.
So I got my late season players, my early season players, and everything else. So.
Well, he's not even that late. He's only 4 games. It's not like he's a huge wait, but.
And where he's being drafted, 13th round, can't beat it, or 12th round technically.
I think the biggest problem for you is finding a flex player in general.
Yeah, I don't have a flex player early on.
Yeah, you're kind of fucked without AJ Green. I don't think your team's very deep. It's kind of just
But
a risk.
That's what we do right there.
That's what you do right there, Jalen Samuels.
Jalen Samuels, that's my boy. Now I've got 6 running backs?
Yeah, you definitely can't draft anymore. I like Damien Harris, bro. I like him. I like Damien Harris. It's just I don't know if I can buy into it. I really don't like McCoy at all, but
I heard a TV on in the living room and they're like it was like a segment on Evan Ingram and I was like, what the heck? Like, did Evan Ingram just get injured or something? And like, I was wrong. I was sitting there listening for a second, like, wait, what just happened?
Oh god.
Oof. Stressing me out. But now it's kicker defense time.
Dallas Goedert couldn't be stopped in preseason, man. They just couldn't stop him. Unstoppable.
I love like the buzzwords they use to describe like what these players are capable of. They're like, oh, Dallas Goedert, he was unstoppable, can't be stopped. Like, where it's like, okay,
Yeah.
well, he's probably going against the 4th string defense. But
Wow, bro, don't say that. Don't say that, dude.
But hey, he's unstoppable. Like, there's no way anybody could stop him. He's just
I'm gonna grab
unstoppable.
Peyton Barber right now because I need to fill out some running back
That's
depth.
a good pick.
I'm
That's a
pretty
good
much
pick.
starting Nick Chubb and Joe Mixon all season long. It's just I need backups.
Just need depth. And Peyton Barber could end up showing out now.
Yeah, these are like I'm not in love
I mean,
with any
I'm-
of these running backs at all. Like it's hard for me to pick. Like it just looks ugly. That's what this team is. It just my team looks ugly. Like straight up. It's an ugly ass
I
roster.
think mine
bro.
does too. I think mine does too, dude.
I think it's solid across the board. I think it's just ugly. I don't know. I don't know how good it is. I feel like I'm lacking some sort of star power, but I don't know. Could just be me.
I don't know. My starting lineup, I think technically I could win most of my games. It's just my players have to show out, and I'd have to have some luck on my bench. There's tons of like luck players on my bench,
No.
so that's the tough part. Like when you got Miles Sanders, Darius Guice, Geronimo Allison, Ronald Jones, Golden Tate, and Jalen Samuels on your bench, it's like
So you really like Mason Crosby, huh?
Mason Crosby.
Yeah, that's your go-to.
I mean, I look at it like points. All right, how many points did everybody get last season? The only guy who got close was Aldrick Rosas and Brett Mayer.
Well, that's what I was thinking about. I was thinking like him and Rosas is pretty much the two guys that I'm debating.
Yeah, and so if you want to go Rosas, that's fine, but I don't think they're going to get into field goal range nearly as much because they don't even have any players.
Yeah,
But I do think they're going to get stopped more. So like if they do make it to field goal range, they're going to get stopped more, and they're going to get to kick a field goal rather than a PAT. So who knows?
Yeah, and honestly, Maher and Elliott are good too. I don't think you can go wrong with those guys. I think I'm just gonna take New England defense at this point.
It's pretty tough. It's not like there's like a
Oh, I took Denver. I didn't realize it was on the clock. Whoops. That works for me.
okay, so job done.
I guess the job done.
So New England had 139 points last year, so I'm gonna grab them.
I would agree because I just said I'd get them.
Too tired for this, I think.
Yeah, look at my roster. Tell me what you think.
All right, give me a second. Give me a second.
I think why my team looks uglier is because I'm used to the 10-man leagues.
That could be it too.
Like these 12-man, they just look uglier a lot of the time.
Woods, Julian Edelman, Nick Chubb, Joe Mixon, Vance McDonald, Cooper Kupp, Alshon, Martin Jones, Marcus Valdez, Caleb Elijah. I mean, it's a solid team. Your starters are your starters, and you can tell who they are, so that's good.
And I think I have backups that can start in place. Like especially for a receiver.
Yeah, I like your team.
I think it's good. I like how interchangeable all the receivers are, where I can start anybody on any week. I mean, obviously I'm starting Woods and Edelman for the majority of the season, but
so like the main thing is just the style difference. I think between us is like Julian Edelman and Alshon Jeffrey aren't guys that I draft normally, and so like I'm not a big fan of it. But I also know that they are going to put up points. I just don't like drafting them because like it just doesn't feel right,
I get you.
I don't know what it is about them, like, because like they're basically proven, they're proven players, but
I get the Alshon. The Edelman, like when you look at it from a logical standpoint, he's
so consistent.
He's so consistent. First of all, he's gonna be Brady's go-to guy. He's gonna get at least 17 points a game, to be honest with you. Gronk's not there, and when you look back at when Gronk wasn't there, he was a fucking stud, bro. That's when he was getting 17 points a game. So, like, Edelman's gonna be so good this year. So I get why he's going so high. It just feels weird taking him so high because it's never been done before. Like, I think he used to go a little later in the drafts, and so it's just weird kind of like taking him higher. And it's not like a star player. Like, you're not like, damn, yeah, I got Julian Edelman. He's a beast. Like, I don't know, Julian Edelman's good. He's solid, but he's not elite. I wouldn't say. It's just hard, man.
Yeah, it's tough. It's a tough choice. I don't know. They get the job done though. So like they had 100. Is that projected fantasy points or fantasy points?
I don't know. I can't tell. Just looking at.
That's a good point. When you go to the teams option, I think it's actual points.
Fuck, dude. I don't know who to draft here at kicker. Graham Gano. Oh God. Jason Myers, man. Jason Myers it is. Fuck it.
Bro, it's a clear cut. It's a clear cut Graham Gano.
Nah, it's Jason Myers.
It's not even close.
Jason Myers got 151 points last year on an offense that might struggle to score touchdowns.
I'm pretty sure that you're looking at projected stats.
Nah, Jason Myers, 151 last year. Projected was 141.
What? Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yeah.
Homeboy got skill, man. So this pretty much rounds out my team, guys. Carson Wentz, solid quarterback. Woods and Edelman, definitely two solid receivers. Gonna put up a lot of points. Mixon and Chubb, pretty elite running backs right there. Only concern is Chubb, like when Kareem Hunt comes back at the end of the year. Even then, that's not really much of a concern. He's still gonna get a lot of the work. I think. I don't really can't see a world in which Hunt just like all of a sudden takes his job. Like maybe Hunt gets a couple carries, but like I don't think it's gonna affect much. I love Vance McDonald this year. He's like one of my 5th or 6th, top tight ends. Not too much about that to say other than targets are missing and he's gonna get some now. He's a good tight end. I don't know. Cooper Kupp's good. Only thing with that is I have Woods, but should be able to still start him on a week-to-week basis. And I still have Jeffrey, Marvin Jones, and MBS to replace him if I need to put in a different slot player. And then I got a bunch of running backs here that are starters who I can maybe put in for these guys on bye weeks. But I'm just playing these guys week in, week out. Don't matter. Kicker defense. That don't matter about kicker defense. That's my team. And your team.
So I think I don't get Julian Edelman because I would probably go Chris Carson.
Yeah.
I think. But then you kept going wide receiver after that. So like I don't know if I'd be comfortable with Cooper Kupp as my number 2 wide receiver.
Yeah.
Maybe I would. I don't know. And then you'd have Robert Woods and Cooper Kupp, and then Alshon Jeffrey with Chris Carson, Joe Mixon, and Nick Chubb. I don't know. It'd improve your running back position because you had a lot of opportunities to grab wide receivers in there, but not a lot of opportunities to grab running back.
Yeah, whenever I was looking at running backs, I didn't like.
There was none.
Yeah, there wasn't really much on the board. I was kind of just picking the receiver that happened to slip to me every time.
Yeah, which is like, I mean, it's pretty tough. So
I think that's the right call to do though, just to take what's fallen to you, I guess. But it's.
Well,
I'm playing Mixon and Chubb all season long. The other guys don't fucking matter at all. So.
Yeah. So you had Nick Chubb and Joe Mixon in the 1st and 2nd round, and you didn't grab another running back until the 11th round.
Yeah, it went a while.
So that's tough. I mean, I like the draft overall though. I think it was a pretty good draft, and the guys you did grab late, Peyton Barber, LaShawn McCoy, and Kalen Ballage, whatever you want to say. Ballage? I don't know.
They're gonna have opportunity to score at least a touchdown on the bye week.
Exactly. Those are all, I mean, they're all good guys, and they're all gonna they're gonna have a chance.
They're risky picks, but like guys that like are safe that late in a sense. Like they're gonna be starting. I think Ballage is gonna be starting. Even if he doesn't, they're still gonna split a lot of time together, and he's still gonna get his due. So I don't know. So on your team, we got Cam, Tyreek, Mike Williams. One thing is I like Edelman better than Mike Williams, but that's I get that. That's me.
Well, it's around earlier too.
That's a majority of fantasy drafters, but
it's a full 13 picks.
Yeah. So Cam, Tyreek, Mike Williams, solid so far. McCaffrey, Montgomery, I love, and then Ertz is solid, and then Green, Sanders, guys, Allison, Ronald Jones, Tate, Samuels, and then kicker defense. Yeah, I mean the only problem with your roster, I think it's like a game-winning roster to be honest with you, except for the flex is just rough for the start. But
flex is rough.
If you can get past that first 4 weeks, you should get Tate back, and hopefully by then you'll have AJ Green back. Who knows what you're going to be getting out of him? But yeah, I don't know. There's just I don't know how much upside the bench has. Like I think the running backs, there's a lot of upside for sure, but I don't think you have much upside on receiver.
Yeah, that's true. I like Golden Tate when he comes back. I think he has some decent upside.
I think he has some decent upside, but I don't know if it's like crazy breakout potential. I think it's just like a consistent, solid option.
The only reason I give him breakout potential is like, did you see Daniel Jones play in that game?
I mean, I saw like some highlights of him, yeah, but I don't think Daniel Jones is playing. Like I said, I think it's Eli. So
I think it's a matter of time.
I mean,
if they come out losing games, they're going to throw Daniel Jones in there because they're going to be like, okay, we have nothing else to lose.
Okay, so if he keeps up the performance he's been doing so far in preseason, then I think that's when, if they start losing games, they'll be like, fuck it, we're throwing in Daniel Jones. But if he has a couple down weeks in the preseason, then they might just carry on Eli no matter what. Just take the L this year.
Yeah, and I don't think Daniel Jones starts the season, but I think that maybe when Golden Tate comes back, that's when Daniel Jones comes back. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get you.
They're like, because they're
Jones,
like, oh, well,
best quarterback in the league.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on the hype train right now, but give it time. Maybe I'll fall off it. I'm on the Kyler hype train. I'm on the Baker Mayfield, and I'm on the Daniel Jones hype train, which is so weird. I'm very much off the Haskins hype train after this last game.
Yeah, sad boy.
He still has.
It's not like all his loss. He still has potential, obviously.
Yeah. It's the first game of preseason. I ain't tripping, but it was a really bad showing, and I'm very much on the Browns bandwagon now.
Just be a Browns fan, bro.
I was already a Browns fan when they sucked.
Going from one losing franchise to another.
To another, right? Yeah, good point.
Anyways, guys, that wraps up our video. So leave a comment in the comment section.
Comment
and
box.
See who do you think did better? Where do you think you guys could we could have improved? Where would you take
Yeah,
whoever over
hit
whoever?
us with a comment. Somebody hit us with a
Somebody
comment.
hit with a comment, man.
Yo, say yo, y'all did great.
I
And
watched the
Matt,
whole
your
video.
team is better.
Exactly.
That's
Matt, your
exactly
team
what
is
you got
better.
right.
That's
Just
what you
like
gotta
that.
say. Just like that. All right.
All right, make sure you subscribe as well.
Peace.
Deuces.